The big trend that I'm seeing is that the security leader is taking over IT.
Joe Sullivan is a former chief security officer at Uber, Facebook, and Cloudflare, responsible for protecting billions of users worldwide. He now advises companies navigating today's most serious digital threats.
I think it's really important to have somebody with a security voice, that can communicate to the board, because not every organization has someone on the board that is security, knowledgeable.
At my last two companies, at Uber and at Cloudflare, I reported to the CEO. I was so much better able to do my job when I reported to the CEO, be part of the business deciding team on what to do, not just what not to do.
I always find that my conversations with the CFO are the most valuable.
In the world of fraud, my dialogue with the CFO is a lot more fun than my dialogue with the CFO around cybersecurity risk, because in the context of fraud, I would say to the CFO, okay, for next year's budget, if you give me $1 million, I'll reduce our fraud by this many basis points. And they'd be like, wait a minute, you're saying if I give you $1 million, you'll reduce fraud by 5 million? And I'll be like, yes. They're like, oh, that's a no-brainer. Why don't I'll give you 5 million instead of 1. Whereas over on the cybersecurity side, we've got to tighten up these firewalls. We got to clean up these endpoints. We got to invest in our single sign-on. And they're like, well, quantify the risk for me. If we don't invest this money, how much are we going to lose? And you're like, I don't know.
What would you advise CISOs from the lessons you've had over the years?
I think the biggest challenge for them